What up guys, welcome back to Newbie Money. If you guys are new to this channel, I'm just a new day trader who's trying to figure it out, and I'm working all the different angles, and it's a tough time right now. It's tough, but we're out here every single day and we're trying to make it work. So at least we got that going on for us. Today's trade recap was at negative $38, and I traded 9 trades, and I counted that the commission was 24 bucks. So it was pretty good actually, with the amount of trades that I made and the commissions that I paid for it. I'm happy with it. Today I found the market was really choppy, and it was really hard to kind of find the right setups. And it picked up a little bit near the end when SPY broke its resistance and went higher and higher, but the market duration that I usually trade was very choppy, so I didn't want to push it. So I'm really happy with that. So in terms of rules, I feel like I haven't broken any rules and I'm following it pretty strict. So I want to go over each trade today quickly. I gotta go to a kickboxing class. So let's see what we got here. First one is LCID. This one is my favorite play from the past, where I just do a quick dip buy. So I wait for an overextended downside play on the 1 minute scale, then I try to do a bottom fish. So I only got in with 50 shares, and I quickly got out because I wasn't too sure if it was gonna come down and just go lower, because that SPY did continue to go lower and lower, but this one was holding its ground. But I have noticed where some of these stocks that do hold their ground, then SPY continues to go further and further. The people that bought the dip and made the price action hold its ground are going to be like, holy fuck, SPY has dropped a lot more. So there's a huge panic sell that follows and brings it down. So I didn't want to get caught in that. So I just quickly sold for that $4 gain. The next trade on LCID was right here, and that's I saw good volumes were coming in. It was breaking resistance, so I was like, maybe it's gonna go break this and go higher. So on that small pullback I got in was 100 shares, I believe. Yeah, 100 shares. But when it was going up here, I just saw like a bunch of ask being stacked up on the level 2, and I didn't really like the entry, to be honest, because I would preferred it if it went down here, then I bought it here, then it curled back up. But I just quickly got up for a quick $4 gain. The next entry was down here, and this was a more ideal setup where it comes back here, bounces off this support, and then it slowly consolidates up, breaks this resistance and goes higher. But again, here someone on the level 2 just stacked up the ask, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get out quickly. So here I'm waiting for a good bounce play, and it kind of looks like it does want to bounce. It goes up a little higher, goes down a little higher. So I risked a little bit more. So I was $32 down for it to bounce back up here and possibly keep going. But when I've noticed that they were just getting too wicky, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles that were very indecisive, it's hard to tell what's gonna do. I just kind of stopped after the third one and said, hey, I'll call it a day. And the main reason for that is I would much prefer it to work right away. If I buy the dip within the first 2 candles, I would like it to work in the same, or like to work in the direction that I want it to work. And it's doing this weird stuff here, just not something that I wanted to see. So again, followed my rules on this one, and I'm really happy. I'm just trying to follow my rules, like that's the main thing. Also, that $11 loss here is part of this me trying to buy this dip. Now let's go check out AMD. AMD. So I had this really good dip buy here, and that I sold for a $30 gain, but I only bought 50 shares, and I just sold it here because it looked like maybe it was going to go down a little bit and go. I just wanted to capitalize on that $30 gain, to be honest. And maybe in hindsight, I would have, well, not hindsight, but I would have liked to hold on to it and put my stop loss of my entry. If I had done that, I would have been stopped out. So obviously this was the better choice, but I think in the long run, me just putting a stop loss at my entry price would benefit me more, because this could be a really good setup where it comes here, then consolidates here, and it breaks this resistance and it goes higher and higher. So that 50 shares that I got in could have been like a $200 gain if I just was really patient with it. But you know, hindsight bias now, you can say that it did hit. It would have hit that stop loss and it would have took me out. So this was the better alternative play. The next play on AMD, I was thinking that I was gonna bounce off here and hit that resistance, but I wasn't too sure because this doji, and I got it on this red candle. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll get in half of the position I got in on this one, which was 25 shares, and this allowed me to like really let it go down further. But I just didn't like how much it dropped in one candle, so I just felt like since it dropped so much, it probably had a better chance that I was going to go down further and further. So I just quickly got out when it dropped big. So I had a $17 loss. Last trade here, I don't know what happened here, but I thought I put in a limit order here for 10 shares and a limit order here for 10 shares, but when I got executed for 200 shares. So it was definitely not 10 shares, but they were 100 shares each. And when I saw that, I quickly panicked and sold 100 here quickly, and I sold 250 shares here for a quick $18 gain. You know, so maybe if I held on to that, I would have been a little bit more, maybe a $50 play. But I'm really happy with what I did there. I made an honest mistake, put 100 shares instead of 10 shares, and a lot of that is due to the fact that the default setting for my terminal is 100 shares. So it just automatically, I think maybe I backspaced the wrong way or something, then it goes back to the default setting right away. Then it put 100 shares per limit order. So, but what I'm trying to say is I'm really happy for having a mistake like that, an honest mistake, and me deciding that it's better to get out of it safely instead of hold on to it and see, you know, hope for the best kind of thing. And yeah, I think there's one more trade I can go over. NVDA, and that was the $26 loss, and that one was right here. So this one is kind of sad because I was waiting patiently for it. I wanted to short here, but it didn't work out. So I wanted to short here, but it went down really quickly, and I was like, oh damn, that sucks. But then it bounced off pretty quickly up, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll wait for a good area to short. So I waited here to short. It was 40 shares in total. And then when I noticed that the third candle here is a pretty strong green, I got out with half of it, pretty much a break even, and I let the other 20 ride up a little more. But I just noticed that it was getting bought up more and more and more, and I was like, okay, I'll get out here quickly. And I'm happy I did that because it went up further and further. But ideally this would have been really good. Entry here, wait for a good bounce, enter here, and wait for it to fade and possibly break this support. But the rest was just really choppy. I couldn't really enter it properly. I couldn't come up with a good approach, so I played it really safe. You know, it is a loss. It sucks, but it's not that much in the long scheme. So I'm gonna be really happy with this. Like I said on the last video when I did my weekly review, I'm working on a much more bigger project right now on really defining what trading is for me, like from the, for my strategies, my risk management, and other components that helps me. And I'm hoping to release that video by Wednesday, hopefully by Tuesday, but I'm not gonna put a huge rush on myself, because the main reason why I'm doing this is for myself, and making sure that I am creating a good system. So I don't want to rush it for the sake of YouTube. Like, I love YouTube, don't get me wrong, but this is it's hard to juggle two things at the same time, right? So I'm trying to make it work. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys had a really good trading day, and I got a feedback from one of you guys on my video quality and how the background sound is too loud. So please keep doing that, guys. I love that shit, because I have no idea what's working or not working, right? So if you guys want a better quality videos, different structure with reviews, or if you guys want me to change different background music or something like that, please comment that down below and let me know. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.